Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Linda's Stampin' Escape, where we are shining the light on creativity through our classes, clubs, online events like you are experiencing now, and our retreats. Good evening, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Pop on in, say hello. Can't wait to see who's all here. Come join us, say hello. I got some fun projects here tonight to share as we are punching with heart. That's right, it's all about the heart punches tonight. So we are going to have a little fun with that. And we are going to be doing a revised 2, 4, 6, 8 box. And I'll explain what that is as we get in. I'm about ready to start my Facebook page all over again because it won't go where it's supposed to. But, oh yes, I'm so excited to share these fun little projects with you just in time for Valentine's Day. Beth is still working. Goodness gracious. Girl, you got to hang that up. So Jenny and Karen and Sandy and Cheryl have joined us. And Dawn, hello everyone. That Beth, she works too hard, too late at night. So I hope you start late too, Beth. All right. Like I said, we are going to do Punchin' with Heart tonight and making a revised 2, 4, 6, 8 box. I will have those dimensions for you. And I'm also going to be making some cards. So, or at least one, show you how to do something fun that you saw on this Facebook page a day or so ago. So I see, Kathy and Barb have joined us as well. Welcome, ladies. We have a heck of a playlist started for our Valentine Day playlist, as I was saying. Yep. Words are sticking in my head. Oh, gosh. Sometimes I make myself laugh. Okay. So, yes, I was reading over your posts, and we got some good songs on there, ladies. Keep going. Keep going. Let's see what a beautiful playlist we can get going for Valentine's Day. Wouldn't that be cool if every time we put one in, we actually did create one? I'll have to see how that works. So, you can see here that I am working with the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper again. Yes, I am totally head over heels in love with this paper. There are 48 sheets in there. You heard me correct. 48 12 by 12 sheets in this paper pack. And it is free during celebration with, yes, a $100 order. But you and I both know that's not hard to do. So if I have a lot of people who save up their big orders that they want, like their die cutting machines or all of the markers or, just a nice list of stuff that you want. That's what we do during celebration because then you can get your celebration goodies, and if you're, so be it, you can get hostess rewards as well. If you ever have any questions, feel free to message me because I will be here to help you. So you can also see we're working with the punches tonight and the heart punches in particular. Oh, you can't even see that one. There we go. Well, they're both in there. And I got a little tip for those. So I'm going to move this out of our way as I talk a little bit about that 2, 4, 6, 8 box. I'm not sure who created this, but it started out as a little box that you could use with a regular sheet of cardstock. And why is that? Because it is 8.5 inches across. Okay, let's do that again. 8.5 inches across. So, see how my Tuesday's going? So you could cut this in half, and then you can get 2 little boxes out of it, because you're going to score it at 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you have that 1/2 inch left over as your flap, which would hold it together. So this is kind of what they look like, and you can see it is 2 inches all the way around. But we're going to change this up a little bit because I want to create a different size box, and we're going to be doing that with a 12 by 12 piece of Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. So I have this gorgeous, there they are, stars. Stars is the name of my team that I have. So we have a nice group of beautiful ladies on our team, and we'd be welcoming you if you wanted to join us. This is the flip side. So we have flowers and stars. So I want to ask you, what do you prefer? Do you want the flowers on the outside, or do you want the stars on the outside? So, while you're thinking about that, I'm just going to set our little punches over here. And I already cut this down to 6 inches by 12, as you can see. And I'm hoping I wrote not too small. We are going to score at 2 inches, and then at 5 inches, 7 inches, and 10 inches. So I am going to leave these little instructions right over here so that you can follow them. You know I'm going to have them written down on my blog tomorrow, as I have all this stuff posted on there. Let's get to scoring. Let's get busy here, ladies. Are you ready? Oh, I got so much stuff over here, it won't even lay flat. Crazy. Sharon says stars. Sandy says flowers. Barb says flowers. Okay, who do we have? Okay. Well, hello, Vicky from sunny California. Oh, you know what, ladies? We are tied. Flowers, stars, stars, flowers, flowers, stars. And Karen says, hello, Vicky from dark Wisconsin. Ever so true. It was sunny out today. It was for a little bit. So we will take it when we can get it. All right. I have my scoring blade here next to my cutting blade. You notice that I write on there, score. Make sure that I don't mess up. We have a few more ladies that joined us. Welcome, ladies. I'm going to pull this out of my way and set my punches off to the side here. Okay. So I can move this through. So we are going to start at 2 inches. This is going to be one of our sides. Okay. So sides, I'm still watching. We are kind of tied right now between stars and flowers. All right, now I'm going to move this out to 5 inches, which will give us a 3-inch front / back. There we go. Now we're going to move it out to 7, which is our second side. Okay, and then out to 10. Whoops. You saw that, didn't you? Almost grabbed that cutter. All right. Now we're going to move out to 11 inches. If you want, you could leave this 2-inch piece. You really could. It would just give you one really nice, strong side. Or you could cut it off if you don't like that extra. And use this nice piece for another card. How's that? Okay, now we're going to get that cutter back out of the way, and we're going to turn our piece of paper 90 degrees, and we're going to go out to the 1 inch mark. So I like this one because it has a 1 inch on both sides, so whichever way you prefer. We're going to do 1 or 5 and hit that score blade, and we are going to score here. And then if you want to do the bottom, this 1 inch will be my top. I'm also going to do the bottom at 1 inch, although you could go up to 1.5 inches. Wouldn't want to go any bigger than that because otherwise those flaps will get in your way. So, okay, I see 2 people have no sound, and I do not know why. My sound is on here. Is everybody else hearing me? Oh, Sandy says, I have sound. Vicky says she doesn't. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought we had 2. All right. So I am going to score at 1 inch. Did I get that at 1? Oh, gosh, no. Well, you know what? What did I score this at? 3/4? That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, so this is actually scored at 3/4, but normally I score at 1 and 1. So, all right. So, Dawn, since you just popped in, guess what? You pick, because we got a tie going on here. Stars or flowers? While you guys decide, I am going to burnish my, and yes, look at, she has a bone folder today. Woohoo! Okay. Do some nice burnishing on there. Okay. Next person who says stars or flowers wins. That's what we're using. Whoever the first person is, oh, Dawn said flowers. Okay, so flowers on the outside, ladies. As we burnish this, this just gives us nice, crisp edges. Okay. Now I have to be careful and watch to see which my little boo-boo side is. And as we all know, there are no mistakes in stamping or crafting in general because we just embellish a little more, correct? Correct. Okay, so I'm going to turn this, just flip these back a little more because now we're going to use the flowers on the outside, which means our adhesive is going to go along that edge that I made a little bit too short. It's 3/4 inch. That's not bad, right? And we're just going to fold that down, and we're going to burnish that as well. Make sure our adhesive is sticking nice and tight to that. All right. Now we are going to do a little trimming. So we are going to cut this little flap off. We don't need that. That little square. And I know people who would save this, but that little bit I'm not. Okay, and I'm just going to come up here and trim that out a little. And what I'm doing, see my score line here? And then I have a score line here. That's where I'm just trimming a little piece out of. It takes some of that bulk out of the bottom of your box. And look at how pretty those stars look against our flowers. Nice, right? It is that gorgeous melon mambo. All right, let's move that to the side. And now we are ready to start adhering all our goodies. I am going to put our flap down, and I am going to burnish that one more time. And you can use glue or you can use adhesive. This Stamp and Seal is nice and tight, so I am going to use that. And of course you saw me. I put one out to the edge here and over there. And just bring your box this is not working the way I was supposed to. There we go. There we go. I just bring this and fold these two pieces together. And once this little guy is together, trust me, that glue is sticky. Now we're going to flip this. Make sure we're all nice and squared up. There we go. Oh, that is nice and bright on the inside, isn't it? Look at that. Woo! Get you over in that little light a little bit more. See, why are we? I want to move this light, but I don't want to hit the camera. Okay. So, now we are ready to do the bottoms. I like to tuck the little two in. So these little two go in. They'll still pop up a little bit, which is okay, because that kind of guides me on where I want to put my glue. So, this little guy is almost empty. I'm just going to put a little glue here and here. That's going to catch my corners. But because we cut those little pieces out, you do not want to go all the way in there. So now line that up. I'm going to flip that upside down. You see that right there. Got my stuff all squared up. I'm going to grab, hey! I am going to grab a block and just drop that in there, and that'll help me push that down. There we go. This grid paper is really nice because you really can make sure you're all squared up. Oh, my hand's in the way, sorry. But I'm just putting in there and tapping that down and making sure that my glue is in there. Okay, ladies, there is the box you have created. Thank you for the loving. All right, now we need to decorate this. And I do have little boxes made up for Valentine's, but I will share those with you. But I thought it would be fun to also share, maybe for a birthday or maybe for, oh, who knows, just because you're happy and you want to say, I love you, or you're special, or you know what, this is just for you. So we're going to play with those hearts anyways. So we got our box, and now I'm going to grab that Mango Melody. Did I call it melon? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm calling things anymore. You guys may correct me at any time. Okay. I am using Sentimental Park, and I believe I shared this with you already with some really fancy cards, but I love this for two reasons. It has some really awesome dies when you purchase the whole bundle, but the stamp set itself is like build your own. So I built my own just for you. And we're going to put that there, and I did not stamp that very good. There we go. And when I'm demonstrating, I always tell people to do this, and when I'm talking to you guys, I didn't do it. Shame on me. Okay, here we go. Let that ink soak up in there. Beautiful. Now let me show you how I lined this up. Here's a nice little tip when you're working with all these different verses and just for you, or thinking of you, let's celebrate you, all that good stuff. You can use your grid paper to line this up. And now we're going to do the just for. Get that all lined up there. Let me see. Right? Too close. I'm usually standing over the top of this. And once you have it all lined up, you just set your block over the top and pick it all up. Now you're ready to go. And the Stamparatus works just the same as what we did there. Okay, let's grab our punches back here. So, you can do this a couple different ways. We're going to do this. And then I'm going to grab our other color here. Ooh, did that wrong. Okay, watch this. Kathy said she loves it so bright and happy. Yes, it is, isn't it? Okay, we're going to come in here and we are going to punch our little heart out here. Ooh, shaggy. Somebody needs a little... I need a little help with that heart. I think I've been punching too many lately. Okay, now we're going to take the scallop, line this up, and punch that out. Cute. So now you have several different options. You can layer this like several different ways, or we are going to actually add a little bit of adhesive right in those little scallops, and then we can take this and lay this right over the top. This gives it some nice color. We could use the two colors that are in our designer paper that are really going to make that pop, right? Don't you love it? So cute. And of course, we have to pop this up. So we'll find those dimensionals that went hiding on me. There they are. And then we're going to cover up that boo-boo so no one's ever going to know we had that. And I think I don't want that shaggy side showing so much. So I'm going to clean that up with my nail. And if you take a piece of tin foil and punch your my heart through that a few times. Let's go up here and down here. This one I'm not going to pop up. We're just going to slide that right under there. Super cute, super fast. All right, so that is our revised 2, 4, 6, 8 box. And usually this is about the time I stop, but I'm not going to tonight because we're talking about making quick little gifts for Valentine's. I will share that on my blog as well tomorrow. All right. Now, the other day we had a little fun in the morning, and I shared a cute little hello that had hearts, and they were all layered. So we're going to do that with this one. Let me grab this, and we're going to punch 3 of these. And you know me, I like to do things the easy way, so I'm just going to stick my fingernail right there and pull this over. And then I can align it. And then we are going to burnish it. Do the same thing right here. So we get that nice halfway point. And then you will notice that I am just burnishing after I fold and score. There we go. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is get that glue out again. And I'm just going to hit this edge with that glue. And we're going to tuck it in here. So now do you guys remember which good morning I was talking about? Remember the little what were they? Little floaty baskets. And they had hearts on here made with, of course, these little triple layered hearts. So I thought it would be cute to do one with you live. I'm going to take this and stick it right in the middle for now. Using your glue allows you to align these a little better. If I didn't, I'm making it worse. There we go. There we go. Now we're all set up. Hold that there. Let our glue set. Meanwhile, I'm just going to keep pulling up my little Valentines here. My little heart. That nice and tight. Now we get, I call this my fluffy heart. This one here, I want to definitely get a little closer together. So I'm going to pinch that there. These two back up. There we go. Do you ever notice, like when you're crafting all by yourself, everything just seems to go smooth, or we just don't pay attention? And then when you go live or you're doing a demonstration, everything wants to just kind of go weird on you. That's how I feel. So there is our fluffy heart. And we are going to put our fluffy heart in a card. So I used another sheet of that designer paper, and I embossed it with these really cool, they're called Stitched with Whimsy. So they don't die cut, they just emboss these little stitch marks in there. Cool, right? And now we're going to whip this little card together. Quick and easy. This is like, oh no, I forgot, you know, my friend who always helps me out. And so I'm going to send her a Valentine card quick. Right, Karen? We send cards to our friends. Okay, it's my turn. Just kidding. All right, we got our Stitched with Whimsy there. Can you see that? And I am going to pop the heart up, even though it doesn't have to be. I think it would just give it even more texture and more fluff, right? Girls, don't we like fluffy? My godson once told his grandma, he said, "Grandma, you're not fat, you're fluffy." So I like the word fluffy now. There we go. And when you're mailing this, it will mail flat, which is cool. And then when they get it, they can pop that back open. They can fluff it back up. We are going to get a little greeting in here. And I'm trying to decide, excuse me, which color I want to pick out here. And let's just use our scrap little piece of paper here. And Lord in heaven, I do not know what color this is. I'm losing it tonight. I'm so glad you ladies are with me, and I can just take you along for the ride. So I'm going to go totally off the wall and go with fresh freesia and pull those little polka dots out of there, right? And we'll keep this one. I want to stamp, make sure I got a good, there we go. Be my Valentine. And yes, I am cutting by hand. I do not normally do this, because usually I cannot cut straight for the life of me. All right, trim and trim. I like this quick and easy cut, and then you can tuck that right in there, and we're going to pop this up too. Kathy said, we are in joy riding. I'm glad. I will take you anywhere. So talk about a quick, and these could even be made from scraps, right? Ooh, let's bring more of that purple in. Fresh freesia. Okay, take your pick tool here. If it lets me pick, and let's get a little bit more of that up in here. Ooh, come on, buddy. Oh, don't do that. Okay, who ordered Monday all over again? That was not nice. Okay, let's get that there. And then we're going to take this big guy right there, and we're going to put him, let's bring him over here. There we go. We're going to bring him out to the edge. Draw your eye around, and then this beautiful texture is going to go around there as well. So, and these are our opaque adhesive back gems. Cute, right? Oh, gosh. So, our 2, 4, 6, 8 box, which is actually 2, 5, 7, and 10, with an 11-inch, 1-inch side. So we got these little cuties going for us. Now let me show you some variations of this box. Here I made another little one. Same dimensions. This one's just a hair taller, because remember, we didn't score at 1. We scored at 3/4. I shouldn't say we, I should say I. But there's another one, and I did the same thing right there, and I just tucked a little bow up in the corner. Super cute, super easy to tuck something fun inside. And I have one more, if I can find where I put the little guy. Come on, he was so cute. I even made a handle. Oh, you guys. I need to fire my maid. She is not doing her job. So, oh, I got it. How it ended up on the other table, I don't know, but well worth the wait. There it is with that fluffy, fluffy little heart. Now, Be My Valentine and the Life is Sweeter with You both come from the Share a Milkshake stamp set. So sorry for all the jiggliness for the ladies. I am having a cramp in my leg. Oh. All right, it'll go away, and I'm fine. So I wanted to share these cute little boxes with you, and they even donated some candy for me today, so tomorrow I'll have that in the box for you so you can see that. Thank you, ladies. I'm so glad you liked these. Again, and I have that other little, this one I made a while back, but again, I did the heart and with this same paper. And you'll also notice on this one, I did the Stitched with Whimsy. I'm really moving around tonight, aren't I? So, for those of you who I'm not going to see, I will see you next week, and it will be Valentine's. But I didn't want to wait till then. So, this way, if you got the urge and you got some cute paper and you need to just tuck a little Valentine's in to make someone happy, there you go. Again, all the dimensions will be on my blog tomorrow. All the samples will be on my blog tomorrow. I'll even add that one on there. And you'll also find a list of the ingredients that I used for the boxes and the cards. So, on that note, let me pick up the boxes, and we're just going to tuck them aside. And I'd give these away, but I don't know. I don't want to get them squished in the mail for anybody that would have to get them that way. I have some really cute dots here. These are adhesive backed. I believe that is Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight maybe, and Caribbean, Coastal Cabana. I'm somewhere in that way, or Bermuda Bay. And I have some exciting news that's coming out shortly, so lots of fun stuff coming down the path. So let's see who's going to win these. And you all know that when you comment, I write your names down. And because you're sitting here watching me live, I so appreciate the fact that you take time out of your evening to join me. I really appreciate it. I don't want to sit alone. So let's get this up here. And let's see who wins these. There we go. Are we ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Okay, come on. There we go. Fingers crossed. Chris Weston, you are the winner of our embellishments tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I did a whole 40 minutes tonight. So I appreciate you spending your time with me. You have a wonderful evening. If you have any questions, please message me. And if you're watching on a replay, thank you for joining me. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up. And follow me on Facebook, follow me on Pinterest, follow me. You can follow me anywhere. I would love it. So, have a wonderful evening. Have a good night. Bye-bye.